Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Greetings to our MEC champion, Mamweziwe Tusi, who is also the member of the Provincial Executive Committee of the African National Congress. Colleagues, councillors, ondaba ezitha amakhosi asendlunkulu akhona phakathi kwethu, members of the provincial legislature, sector departments. I've seen Cllr, representatives from Cllr, chief magistrate, municipal managers in our midst, officials from municipalities, business sector, religious leaders, abakalizwi, representatives from different political parties, especially the party where I come from, the African National Congress. I've seen all the officials of the regional executive committees are with us. The media house, Umdoni municipality, community, and all protocol is observed. It indeed feels good to be here today. Our presence here emphasizes the call by our government to reconfigure our local government in order to ensure that we confront our challenges even better. We meet here at this new municipality that has included 6 wards and 5 voting districts of Ward 4 from the defunct Vulamehlo municipality that was disestablished, where in other parts of it went to eThekwini Metro, and other parts of it are now part of this bigger and better Umdoni. I must confirm that Scottburg will be the seat of our municipality, with many other satellite offices offering different services to our people. First, let me congratulate our political parties that got seats in this council. I would especially congratulate the African National Congress for getting 23 seats, making it the majority party in this municipality. It says that people have shown their confidence in the African National Congress, and indeed we need to deliver, because our people have entrusted us with a responsibility to serve them. Indeed, when we work as government, we work for the community as a whole, with great assistance from the opposition. There is a need for opposition so that we'll make things happen. I wish to congratulate Comrade Siyabonga Stephen Israel Cllr for being elected as Speaker of this new Umdoni, and also congratulate Comrade Sibongile Trifina Kati for being elected Deputy Mayor of Umdoni. Makabane, I must say, you are indeed part of history. We are also 40% compliant in terms of youth representation, and also 50% in terms of gender representation. I must say, we believe in 50-50 gender parity as the African National Congress. And I can attest to that. You can see women councillors who are here. The presence of the community here today, making our inauguration a public spectacle, is not by coincidence, but by intention. We see it very important that our community becomes part of our government at all material times. This will be witnessed by the upcoming elections of ward committees. These committees will ensure that our government is at the doorstep of every household. Ward committees play a pivotal role in local municipalities by representing all sectors of our communities, from the young to the old and the disabled people. Honorable Speaker, allow me to first echo the sentiments which say the African National Congress government has, by and large, been extremely successful in its key role of delivering services to the people effectively and efficiently. This includes successes in the provision of energy and water, creating conditions for inclusive economic growth and job creation, and the ongoing focus on improving its current audit status. There is no doubt that the ANC has truly lived by the principle of creating a better life for all, and we should not keep quiet about these triumphs. It is now up to us to continue on this progress by focusing on growing and developing skills within the municipal sector, maintaining and improving the municipal infrastructure, and helping to create the necessary conditions for increased economic growth and improved job creation. While we understand that most citizens' experience of local government have been positive, we are equally aware that challenges still remain. Sikaze sisho ukuthi sesiqedile. Sisenenselelo yokuthi siqhubeze ukuthi sishintshe impilo zabantu bakithi. As we manage the transition this year, we shall consolidate the gains made by outgoing leadership, and the incoming leadership should advance and overcome the residual challenges. On the economic front, we are going to forge partnership with the private sector, particularly the business community, in order to ensure that we address the high rate of unemployment, thus eradicating poverty. We will make conditions conducive for business to run their businesses. We will develop policies that will enable investors to invest within our jurisdiction. Given our close proximity to the Durban Harbour and the King Shaka Airport, we must tap into the ocean economy and exploit the available opportunities to benefit our own people. When we speak of exploiting our opportunities, we speak of looking around us and identifying what is it that we can do. We have a coastal belt that runs from Amahlongwa River up to just after Umthwalume River. Such distance speaks volume to us as government as to what are we doing about it. It is a known fact that many families survive through fishing. It was on this premise that President Zuma launched Operation Phakisa to tap into the ocean economy. At the launch, President Zuma said, I quote, "Operation Phakisa is one of the mechanisms we have put in place to implement the National Development Plan to come alive," close quote. Indeed, we need to see this plan coming alive here at Umdoni municipality. Billions of rands have been seen in the area of ocean economy. The National Development Plan, the NDP, which is our government vision 2030, begins today to be realized. It requires all of us to be well groomed to realize it. It requires both political and administrative capacities to push it forward. Integration of our communities will always be key and will always be at the center stage of our programs if we are to address the imbalances of the past. The objects of 2030 vision, which are cited in the National Development Plan, will only be realized once there is synergy in our programs. Skills development especially among young people, must be nurtured in order for young people to be absorbed in the work environment. Skill centers must be constructed so that a chunk of young people can be trained in order to acquire necessary skills. Bangafuni umsebenzi, umuntu uyababuza uthi inhlobo nomsebenzi athi noma yini. We must mention that due to delimitation of wards, 3 of our skill centers have moved to eThekwini, the unfortunate part. We now have 1 skill center which is situated or located in KwaDumisa, the Ward 5. This is one area that we will move with speed to ensure that areas such as Umzinto, Amandawe, and Malangeni have got skill centers, because it is of paramount importance to invest in skill centers so that our people, especially young people, will be trained and acquire the necessary skills. Our job, therefore, as government, is that we need to respond to the triple challenges of poverty, unemployment, and inequality. Our municipality is very diverse. We've got the Indian community, we've got a white community, colored community, and the African community. Therefore, our municipality is very diverse, and we have a rural and an urban area, which we need to respond equally to the needs of both of these communities. We mustn't do lip service to any of these communities. We must treat them equally so that our people will benefit from the government of their own choice. 90% of our municipality is rural, and we must explore opportunities in the agricultural sector. Asibabone lezi ndawo esineko ndaba ezitha zilinywa ukuze indlala idede eduze kwethu. Akuzwakala kuthiwa kunabantu abalala bengadlile kube kunomhlaba. We will work with amakhosi, with the rural communities to form cooperatives. Working together with people from rural areas, we will unlock business opportunities so that we do away with urban dependency. We must not lose sight of the fact that we are a developmental state. Therefore, we have to grow the economy, do away with unskilled population, and devise tangible mechanism to push back the frontiers of poverty. Agriculture is a cornerstone of our economy. At the same time, poverty is severe and widespread across Umdoni municipality. Farmers, especially women and young people, have a very low income, which does not cover their human basic needs. One of the realistic or reachable goals in the fight against poverty would be to promote and implement agro-processing, of course with the support from government, business, and NGOs. We will create more opportunities for the private sector to come and invest in our municipality. We will do that through ensuring that we deal with issues of unnecessary red tape and bureaucracy. We would like to hear more and more business people say it is easy to work with Umdoni. As espoused by the Back to Basics, for us to achieve that, it will require well-capacitated administration personnel. We will ensure that our staff is well-capacitated to respond to the needs of the diverse community that we serve. There is nothing as important as approving a plan on time for potential investors, especially when they've met all the requirements. Kungapheli unyaka nje sihlula approve a plan ize zihambe ngisho invest ibe meet all the requirements. It also says our staff members need to be able to assist investors to ensure that all these are done smoothly. Tourism remains a pivotal factor of our economy. Tourism not only creates jobs in the tertiary sector, it also encourages growth in the primary and in the secondary sector of industry. This is known as the multiplier effect, which in its simplest form is how many times money by a tourist circulates through the municipality's economy. During their stay, the tourist might require entertainment which can be provided by local people, which will then create job opportunities for our local people. It is correct that our municipality will have other areas that will be seasonal in terms of being busy. No matter how small other opportunities are, they create a dent in dealing with poverty. Seasonal jobs need communities that think on their feet and who can identify business opportunities. We know that tourists want to learn more about our lifestyles and culture. It then says we can have young people starting businesses that deal with tourism. We have areas like Cllr Execution Rock. I'm glad Undabezitha Ubele is here. And it has a huge potential tourism opportunities. If people can set up guided tours to these areas, all people on the route to these areas can benefit as well, thus creating even more business opportunities. Oh, mama badayisayo, oh mama tourist ehambe yobuka indawo, bakwazi ukuthi ba benefit those crafters. Since tourism is one of the key drivers of economy at Umdoni, we need to ensure that we keep our beaches safe by ensuring that we put in place security measures. Our law enforcement agencies need to be always on high alert, especially during peak season. In conclusion, Honorable Speaker, I wouldn't be doing justice if I do not mention or wish Imbokodo well in their month of August. Igama lamakhosikazi malibongwe. Women remain a significant part of our history. They continue today to write their own history, and our government will continue to offer support at all material times. Working together, we will advance people's power in every community, given the fact that the ANC government is an architect of non-racialism, non-sexism, democracy, freedom, unity, and prosperity. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.